Hello, good evening. It's Tuesday, it is 6 o'clock, and this is London Tonight.
All the day's top stories for you. Here's some of what's on the way.
Here at the Science Museum, they're testing out a new experiment. They're seeing the response of your heart to Fairground rides.
Okay, now then, if white knuckle rides are your thing, the latest London venue for them might come as something of a surprise. It's the Science Museum.
Yes, from today until November, a selection of the country's scariest rides are being installed. And here's the science bit. They're all being rigged up to show the physical effects they have on our bodies. We sent Glenn Goodman along to check out... Yeah, exactly. Poor lad. His thrill factor. Here it is.
The thrills, the spills, the violent nausea. Yes, it's all the fun of the fair. Here at the Science Museum's Dana Centre, they're examining the physics of fun. It's an adults-only evening exhibit, and it will use members of the audience as guinea pigs. The first step is to attach a number of electrodes to your chest to monitor your heart rate.
I've got quite a hairy chest.
It should be, I think if you put it fairly high up.
Is it going to ripple my hair off?
That's the disadvantage. When you come to take them off, just peel them off slowly because it's quite, they do stick quite hard.
Once the technicians have fitted the rest of the monitoring equipment, I can't really put it off any longer. It's time to go on the Miami trip.
Oh, God! Oh, this is awful. This is worse. This is much worse. I wouldn't have agreed. I wouldn't have agreed. Hit my nose. But it was going to be like this. I really must get a proper job. Right. Okay, so Tuvi, here are my heart rate and stress levels from when I was on the ride.
It went up much more, but now after the ride, you see it went to 120.
Yeah.
And now it starts to cool down.
Right.
And your heart rate starts to go down, which is good.
Particularly for the fairground industry and the theme park industry, I think this is going to be a great analytical tool for them to be able to analyse just how effective their rides are in providing these kind of emotional experiences. So get rid of the fairground showman, but replace them with computer systems which actually, by holding onto lap bars, for example, we can measure how stressed people are, and the ride could go faster or slower depending on just how excited or bored people are on the ride.
The Thrill Laboratory will run each Tuesday and Wednesday evening until the 1st of November, with a different fairground ride each week. Creative types are always suffering for their art, so if you're a scientific type, why not come down and suffer for your science? However, if you've got a hairy chest, I'd steer well clear.
Slow.
Glenn Goodman, London Tonight, the Science Museum.
He does suffer for his art. We always send him on the most outrageous reports to do, and he wasn't happy. He really wasn't happy.
And what was it? If it wasn't bad enough, they had to go and think about whether his lunch was going to revisit him at some stage. They made him dress up in the most ridiculous... What was the need for that, then? He could have had a cool one, couldn't they? But no, they had to get the one which said, not the greatest lad.
No, but I don't know. That report I enjoyed particularly for Brendan Walker's contribution, the
absolutely.
scientist, who could be nothing but a science geek.
He should definitely be on there as well at some stage. Well done, both of you.
I suppose we should move on now.
I suppose we should.
Enjoyed
Right.
that then.